I made a video basically saying that parents should do a little more research on like child psychology and the early development of a child's brain before having children. And a lot of people were saying that because I'm not a parent, I have no place to say anything. So I figured I would ask my dad. Dad, how many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
Okay, what is your take on this topic?
Well, it's a long conversation, but I'll try to be quick. So you would while it's true that like nobody teaches you what they should be teaching you. So all you have to do is look around how it is in society and the culture and what's going on with children and all the problems we have. And a lot of people want to deny it, but that all comes from family. So you grow up in a family, there are issues no matter what people think. There's no perfect family, but we learn how to be a parent from our role models. And a lot of people will deny that and say, I'm not like my parents. Well, you know what? If you study it and you get a trauma therapist, whatever, go to a good therapist, they're going to teach you and they're going to show you case by case, point by point, that you absolutely reenact the lives of your caregivers. That's just the way human beings are. There is a thing called psychology, and it's real. We can't deny that that's the case. So it is affecting us one way or the other. So you could either be open to it or not. But the reality is, had I known what I know now, my whole life would have been different. But it wasn't in the cards for me, right? Because I didn't have any way to know. And yeah, so the new generation, now we're talking about it. People are getting help. There's mental health. Doesn't have the stigma it once did, thank God. And this is all under mental health, 100%. Anxiety, depression, it's all included. Family systems, how we treat each other. So educate yourself. That's the first step. But the thing is, even if you have knowledge, which I've read a ton of books and all that, if I'm not doing the work on myself and really understanding on a subconscious level how I'm interacting with family, children, parents, I'm never going to get to a point where I'm healthy. So books are not the only answer. That's to inform and get educated. Now you have to take action, because we run on 90% subconscious behavior, 10% is conscious. So when we're interacting with kids, it's all stuff from our past. It's all our subconscious, our belief systems, our reactions, our anxious attachment, whatever it is. So it would be a wonderful world if we all sat and took the time to really treat, what ails us inside, because it's going to come out. I pretended that I wasn't my father, I wasn't my mother. All my characteristics are still there. Yeah, maybe I didn't beat somebody like I got beat, here and there. I wasn't beaten every day, but the point is,
you're a yapper, man.
I am a yapper because I can talk about this for hours. It's that important. Now I'm spending the rest of my life trying to repair those relationships. Had I learned how to be a parent, I'll put it to you this way. I'd be a much better parent having a newborn baby today than I was at 30 years old. 100%. Because you get wisdom and you understand what's important, what's not, and you learn how to manage your emotions. And that's over time and as you grow as a person, and getting help. Like I've been getting help for 6 years.
Yes. And so my dad is now at his age putting in the work to repair any of the wrongdoings that he's done. And we're trying to spread awareness so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. It's never too late to educate yourself and to make these changes, no matter how old your kids are. Because we're all adults now, and my dad's still doing it.
And I just want to say that doesn't make us a bad person. I denied when I became aware of the impact I was having. I wanted to deny it all, and we were sitting in group therapy, and I got really upset and pissed because I'm like, I took you every vacations and I bought you everything.
He still does.
There's still part of me that believes it, but here's the thing: it's not why it's so painful for a parent to accept what they did to their kids and how they treated them. And I'm talking about being curt and not being available and being on the phone and being snippy and snappy to the kid. That's all. Every time I am nasty to a child because I'm upset and I'm having a bad day, I'm stripping away the self-esteem of that child. And that over 15 years, 16 years, that's changing who that person is. We have huge impact. And I know that now, and I wish I could change it. But the point is, becoming aware of it enables me to treat them differently. And I still have to work on it because this operating system is still there. I still have the same responses. People in the kitchen, I want to throw them through a window. It's crazy stuff. But my last point with that was, if you're in denial about it, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, because it was probably done to you, so it became your operating system. But now you have a chance to work on it and mend those relationships. But it takes accepting, because remember this, no parent ever intends to hurt a kid. They're just dealing with all the stuff they're dealing with. And sometimes they come off the wrong way to their kids. So I think that's fair enough to say.
Well said.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys.